Alright, my peeps. Free Cable here, Uncle Cable. Hop up on that knee. Story time! Alright, so my dad was a super fan, like one of those annoying fans that scare the heck out of you in a restaurant, like celebrating a football touchdown or whatever. But it was the Washington Redskins, was his team. By default, I guess mine too, but I don't really care. But it's not like we went out to restaurants and all that. We weren't those people growing up. But he damn sure had it on the TV. So he would even have his own flags for penalties. If there was a penalty on the field, he'd grab like a bandana out of his back pocket and like throw it up in the air, and I mean the whole nine. Anyway, so he was actually killed by a snowplow about 4 years ago. So I went there to go handle what needed to be handled in Virginia, and evidently the TV reception, he was a mountain man, no electricity, so he'd be running a generator to watch the games, but he had a big old flat screen. He even had a little iPad. And so anyways, I guess whatever, he was about 60 miles out, 70 miles out from Washington, D.C., in a little town called Linden, Virginia. Still just one stop sign, one little country store. That's where I grew up in the early years. And some of the later stuff too. I bounced around through junior high, high school, uncles, aunts, friends' couches, all that. And anyways, so when I went back there, I noticed there were a bunch of trees cut down, like in the direction of Washington, D.C., like a lot. Like probably like 17, 18, 19 trees cut down, just fell down, boom, just sitting there. Some of them were being used as firewood. He was getting to them as he needed it, right? But yeah, so he cut down all these trees for his TV reception. And after he was killed, which is all good, life goes on, all right? And so after that happened, not 2 weeks later, there was a big, okay, so, oh wait, let me back up just a second. There was, he made this like rickety scaffolding out of wood and some old scaffolding, and it just kept needing to get taller because he put the antenna, like he was trying to get the antenna higher and higher, and so it was like this makeshift, like, you know, redneck antenna thing. And anyways, about 2 weeks after his death, there was a storm, like a big storm, lightning, thunder, wind, and this cherry tree fell over with one branch. It smacked the antenna off the top of that makeshift antenna building thing. And so it missed all the other wood, like the wood that was used to build, I can't think of the right name for it, but whatever, this like scaffolding, it didn't knock the scaffolding down. Just one branch fell so perfectly, it smacked the antenna off the top of that thing down to the ground, busted it all up. So the point is I don't know if y'all have ever heard, but trees talk. Trees talk, they communicate. So it seems to me that for cutting down those trees for the antenna, another tree sacrificed its life to bust that antenna's ace. So, trees talk. Listen to them.